What's going on? Steph back with another video as always, man. This one, man, is, I've been saying this for the longest, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. Shout out to the GOAT, Uncle Ron Wills, man. I'm just gonna take the title as well, man. Let women have their standards, right? In this space, in the YouTube world and any social media platform, a lot of guys out here too busy complaining. Women want this in a guy, six figures, or let's take the money part out. He's got to be tall, a lot of hair, facial beard, and a whole lot of nonsense, right? Oh, he has to be ripped up and shaved and whatnot. And a lot of guys are not that, right? I think the average guy is like 5'10" or whatever. But the problem is like this. A lot of dudes complaining on what these women are. And when you do that, you're wasting your time, right? And I've said this in videos, I say 2-3 years ago. Let her have whatever she want. Let her think whatever she want. If she want these type of dudes, you do not complain about it, man. Especially too if you're not that, because men are getting frustrated, commenting, complaining. Even at my job, right? Like, some of the guys be like, oh, this girl is this and this girl is that, man. You gotta just be like, okay, that's fine. Let them have it. Let them rock. You know what I'm saying? You complaining about this goofy chick who has these unrealistic goals or whatever. I mean, unrealistic things, what she wants in a guy, but it's making you frustrated. Why? She ain't putting no food on your table. She's not doing anything for you. But you over here complaining about it, making yourself frustrated. Or, she flaked on you for another dude. You just got to be like, okay, that's perfectly fine. Wonderful. In too many men, sorry about that, guys. And too many men are complaining about it. That's her. If that's what she wants and you're not that, let her be, right? Because the more you focus on that, the more you complaining about it, especially too when you don't have it. This is why I always tell you guys, always focus on being the best of yourself. Because when you get those things that you want, I'm talking about, mindset right, getting your life right, you have your own crib, the car that you want. You don't tolerate women like that. You just tell women, okay, yeah, have a wonderful life, miss. That's it. But you don't get in your emotions and your feelings because this girl in tight leggings is saying she want this, that, and the third with a guy. Meanwhile, I'm gonna say it like this: a lot of women get these type of dudes, but they don't keep them. So when you stumble across a woman like that who's complaining about what she wants in a man, you make yourself look like a fool. That's why I say, you wasting your time. You wasting a lot of energy on this woman who honestly really, really don't care about you. Especially too, she see you as short or whatever. She already saw you as less than. Like I say in my videos, bruh, let her go. Leave her alone. I say it like this: you don't have to follow her on Instagram. You don't have to do that. You don't have to text and talk to her and try to convince her to do this. Makes no sense. But you have to allow them to have these unrealistic things. And let's put money involved in it. Yeah, she wants a lot of women, especially till you live in Cali, want that guy to give her the home, the house, and have the money to take care of her and her children. And if you're not that in that moment, you shouldn't even complain about it. You should be just saying thank you and just continue walking away. Because that's a sign from the man above saying, yeah, leave this woman alone. You get what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense. A lot of women complain about the guys that they want but cannot keep them. But when a man complains about women that wants this guy in X, Y, and Z, you sound just like a woman. That's why I tell you dudes, leave a lot of these chicks alone and focus on yourself. And on top of this too, like I said in last night's video, right? Focus on the ones that like you back. The ones that will, I'm not gonna say, I'm gonna say like this, accept you for you, and you become that guy that she wants. Because I'm gonna say it like this, man, you know, a lot of women, you know, they don't get the athletic rich guy. They get the dude, I'm saying like this, he's a beta male provider. Even like these single mothers and stuff like that, they end up settling with a beta male provider, but that has nothing to do with you. When you're a man who's on his mission, when you're a man who's want more out of life, you know, wanting to work 2 jobs, getting their credit right, like I just said, getting the car that you want, not just getting anything, you don't put up with that crap. You don't put up with women, what it is, and you don't have this hatred towards women, right? And don't let no woman disrespect you because you're short. Don't ever let no woman disrespect you because you know, you a janitor, dude working at Starbucks, or you working 2 minimum wage jobs, and she wants a dude has more or whatever. You don't tolerate that nonsense. You focus on what it is for you. And this is why I say the most important, man, body game's everything. Because when you have body game, most you know, the average chick, she gonna like a dude with a nice body. And I'm gonna say this too, man, she gonna cheat on that dude who's out of shape with a dude with a nice body. Hey. But you as a man, don't let a woman's standards on what she wants frustrate you. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, a lot of women will frustrate you, but when you are smart enough and you think up here, you don't put up with that stuff. When you're a man who's getting everything he wants, and then he's into the dating world with other women, he gets to choose what he wants. And this is the thing I want to say in another video I might do tonight if I have the time. When you have a girl, or you start to choose, you pick what's good for you. You don't put up with their bullcrap. You have your own standards. That's what Ron Wills would always say. You can have 1 or 2, maybe 3 girlfriends if you can handle them. But when you complaining and you just average, you on your phone, you're not even working, you're not even doing anything, what do you look like? A woman doing that. Don't let it frustrate you, man. Grow up. That's why when women see me less than, I don't talk to them. I honestly mentally block them out of my mind. Because it's like, okay, you told me you look at me as less than, okay, then we have nothing to discuss. When a woman doesn't like you anymore, she chooses a better guy, you block them out of your life. You can choose to pick them back if you want them back, but if you're a smart dude, you're like, nah, I'm not putting up with that. I gotta continue growing and being more. But you don't allow women to mess you up mentally. That's what I'm seeing a lot, you know, especially to these YouTube comments, these TikTok comments, and even like some of the guys who be just complaining about a woman, a single mother, a woman with baggage, who got all these problems, who got all this trauma, and you putting up with that, bro. What does that say about you? You a beta male, and I have to stay away from you. Because when you focus on nonsense, what do you get out of it? Nonsense. Let women have their standards, fellas. It has nothing to do with you. But when you become that guy, you have your own standards. And if she don't comply, the others will. That's the end of that, man. Good video, man. Great video. More videos on the way. I'm out.